So after I uploaded the Why Can't Call of Duty Move On from Modern Warfare and Black Ops video, there was a lot of comments and a lot of feedback. One comment in particular that I want to highlight on today's video is from Brutal Dynamics 1909, where he commented, "I don't have a problem with Black Ops, but the issue with Modern Warfare is the characters. Infinity Ward got so invested in Price, Soap, Ghost, and Gas that the whole Modern Warfare series turned from a military shooter to an Avengers wannabe. They insist on putting the focus on these legendary, larger-than-life heroes instead of authentic military conflicts. I remember the OG Captain Price from COD 1 and 2, way back from 2003 and 2005. He was just an NPC, just one that couldn't be killed. He had some voice lines, but they were mostly related to the mission. There was no Avengers superhero shit, no saving the world, just a war and your private nobody fighting on the front lines." I saw that and I actually immediately said, I agree, I kind of see what you're saying, and it gave me an idea for a video. And really the idea is for us to sit here and have a conversation about what Brutal Dynamics is talking about. Is there truth to what he's saying? And I think there is. I think there is, because you're seeing two pictures in front of you, basically. You do have Modern Warfare, who has kind of turned into this humongous, crazy series. And I guess it kind of does feel like maybe Avengers. It feels like they're saving the world. It does feel like Captain Price is like this bad dude who like nothing can take him down. And it does seem a little fake sometimes. And I think it kind of started taking a turn, obviously some point after 2019. I still think that Modern Warfare 2022 was a very good game in my opinion. It was very big, more action-packed, but then the squad began to feel more superhero-y. I guess I can't really explain it other than that. I mean, he's very right. It does feel superhero-y because all these villains that we've had in these Modern Warfare games, at least the final two, have felt really, pretty big villains that are gonna destroy the United States, and we have to stop them from destroying the United States. And it's kind of the same story over and over again. And it's like, how many times can you continue to do that without it feeling too much or feeling like we've been there before? And I want to highlight the fact that in Modern Warfare 2, 3 missiles are stolen and we are looking for them, and that is one of like the biggest points to the whole game. That's what causes Graves and the Shadow Company to turn on us. It's what causes General Shepard to try to kill us. We're on the hunt for those 3 missiles and we need to find them, because if we don't find them, the United States is basically going to turn to what the Federation did in Call of Duty Ghosts. You know, they're going to destroy everything and take over, and the United States is going to crumble. In Modern Warfare 3, in the second mission, when you're playing as Farah, we have to stop her missiles from getting stolen, but the 3 missiles end up getting stolen again. And I hated the fact that it was like, we already did the whole 3 missiles were missing, and then we go back to doing the whole 3 missiles is missing again. They're gonna try to frame the United States, try to kill people, but why does it have to be so damn big all the time? What if Modern Warfare, like Brutal Dynamics said, would be more focused on real world conflicts, maybe smaller conflicts? Modern Warfare 2019 really kind of dialed in on the small, grounded conflict. And as I'm seeing Task Force 141 try to prevent Makarov from destroy the world, I'm thinking there's probably so many other conflicts going on around the world where the abilities of a Task Force 141 are needed. Captain Price could be taking his team and going elsewhere, doing other things. If Modern Warfare would just move away from that superhero stuff that they're on. I mean, their characters feel very Hollywood, right? But at the same time, there's some realism to them there. They feel, realistic at times, but then very Hollywood other times. So has Modern Warfare lost its way? Potentially. I think that Modern Warfare 3 did a lot of damage to the brand of Modern Warfare. I really think that they were on an upwards trajectory until Modern Warfare 3 came out. When that came out, it kind of just shot everybody down, and it made the series feel absolutely terrible. And it's bringing to light more of these criticisms and maybe more of the things that you kind of push to the side. Because if the games are good, you kind of see something that's not very realistic or something that you don't like too much, and you're like, oh, that's fine, I'll push it to the side and I'll ignore it because the games are really good. But if the games aren't very good and they're doing bad, it's cringy, it's not seeming realistic, it can get a little dull, I think. And I think that maybe Brutal Dynamics also means that sometimes there isn't any real consequence to some of the actions. And I can maybe contradict myself here, but I'm glad that Alex is around because I like Alex. I just wish that Alex would have a bigger role now, and I wish he wasn't the lapdog to Farah. But his sacrifice kind of lost all the weight that it had, because at first you thought he died and gave himself for the cause, but he didn't. He actually survived. He lost a leg, but he's still around. He's still doing his thing. He's still helping. And then you have Commander Graves, which, again, I sound like a hypocrite potentially here, but I love Commander Graves. I'm so glad that he's actually alive. But they went back on his supposed death. We never saw him. We never saw a body. Maybe they were teasing that from the beginning. But to some fans, it feels like they backtracked on the death of Graves. There seems to be no realism, no serious consequences. You're in Modern Warfare 3 and Ghost and Gaz and Price and Soap. I guess we're all still alive doing their thing. When does someone get hurt? When does someone get killed? When does, there seems to be no real consequences. The Connie group were built up as this bad, terrible, crazy group. But to be honest, throughout the whole thing, they kept failing. I mean, I think it's laughable how Makarov just kept failing almost at everything that he did. And so did the Connie group. They kind of lose some of that seriousness. I think, though, the whole point of this is that if Modern Warfare could scale it back again and stop with all this globe-trotting like if we could choose one location to do this one big operation, and you go through different levels to get to that target, save this person, get to that person, reach that person. Let's keep moving. Let's stop this from spreading. That stuff could be really, really cool. Imagine Modern Warfare 19, but in another setting, with another operation, with a new cast of supporting characters, but you're still Task Force 141. Maybe you introduce another unit and you switch between both of the units, It's just so much that you could do, and I get what Brutal Dynamics is kind of talking about. Just maybe not focusing the series so much on these main characters, but extending it. There's definitely a conversation there, and this topic, I guess I'm rambling a bit because I'm thinking as I'm going here, no script, but what do you guys think? And if you're a little confused, look at his comment again, read it, and then comment down below what you think and if you agree or not, because I think there's a lot of truth to what he said, and maybe opportunity to explore that topic some more with maybe some more research.